Welcome! Today, we're going to break down a fantastic, super low prep game that can totally change how your students practice graphing. It's called XOX. Just listen to that for a second. That's not a teacher prompting. That's students leaning over a game, strategizing, checking each other's work. That is the sound of real mathematical thinking, and it's exactly the kind of authentic math talk this game, XOX, is designed to spark in your classroom. So what's the big deal? I mean, it kind of looks like tic-tac-toe with extra steps, right? But trust me, XOX is an absolute powerhouse for learning. Let's dig into what makes it so darn effective. And that really gets to the heart of it, doesn't it? We're taking a step back from the isolated digital drills and getting students to actually look at each other, talk to each other, and explain their thinking. It turns this abstract idea of graphing into something tangible and honestly, a lot of fun. Okay, and here's the best part for us teachers. You could get this up and running in your classroom like tomorrow. So let's walk through exactly what you need and the simple rules that make this whole thing work. The beauty of this game is its simplicity. I mean, look at this list. A deck of cards, a grid you can print out, and a pen or marker. That's it. You probably have all of this stuff sitting in a cabinet right now. Okay, one quick but important detail before we dive in. The number cards are just their number. Easy enough. But for the face cards, here's the deal. An ace is a 1, jack is 11, queen is 12, and king is 13. Got it? Awesome. Now this is the secret sauce. This is the core mechanic of the entire game, and it's so simple. All the red cards, your hearts and diamonds, they're always the X coordinate. And all the black cards, clubs and spades, they are always the Y coordinate. This one little rule is what drives all the strategy. All right, so we have the materials, we know the card values. How does this all come together in an actual game? Let's walk through how a student takes their cards and makes a strategic move on the board. So what's the goal? Well, it's going to feel really familiar to your students. It's all about this number right here, 4. Just like in Connect 4, the whole point is to be the first player to get 4 of your symbols in a row. That can be straight across, up and down, or on a diagonal. And a player's turn? It's so straightforward. You both start with 10 cards. On your turn, you look at your hand, pick one red card and one black card to make your ordered pair. You plot your X or your O, and that's it. Your turn's over. It's a simple little loop that students pick up in no time. Okay, so the game itself is fun. Kids get it, they love it. But now for the part where the real magic happens. For us, how do we take this fun activity and turn it into a truly rich mathematical discussion? This right here, this is the goal. We want to get our students past just playing the game and get them talking about the math behind their choices. It's all about getting them to say why they made a move, using the right words, and even being able to challenge their partner's thinking in a respectful way. And you know what? It can start with a question as simple as this one. Instead of just asking, "What was your move?" try asking, "So, how did you decide on that spot?" That one tiny shift completely changes the conversation. It opens the door for them to talk strategy, whether they were trying to block a win or set up their own. And hey, if your students are a little hesitant at first, you can give them some sentence starters like these to get the ball rolling. Think of them as training wheels for math talk. They give students the structure they need to explain their choices, check their partner's logic, and even predict what might happen next. So let's bring it all together. XOX is so much more than just a game. It is a high-impact, super low-prep tool that gets your kids practicing a key skill while building these even more critical communication and reasoning skills. And this is why it's such a game changer. You're not just teaching them how to plot points on a grid. With a game like XOX, you're teaching them how to see the coordinate plane, how to think a few moves ahead, and, most importantly, how to talk and reason like a mathematician. So we'll leave you with that thought. What if the key to unlocking all that deep thinking and conversation is already sitting in your desk drawer? Give this a try in your classroom. Deal the cards, lay out the grid, and just listen. You'll be amazed at the conversations that start to happen.